Hello everyone, welcome to the Coin Collector channel. I've got an interesting coin for you today. This is it's a tricky one because it's not exactly a US coin, but it is at the same time. It's a 1944 mint mark S Filipino 1 cent or 1 centavo. 1 centavo. This coin's interesting because of its date. As you can see, somebody wrote it on there. It's from World War II, obviously, 1944. But it is interesting because there are 3 countries attached to this one coin, and for that reason, it is one of my favorite coins in the collection, even though it's not worth a lot. It's not very expensive. You can see, I think I paid $2 for it there at some point. But nevertheless, it is one of my favorite because of the history behind it. I'll get into that in just a second. Sorry for the glare. The coin protector with the lights I have in here makes it hard to see. But I'll get right into it. See if I can make sure this glare is not too bad. So this is, like I said, a 1944 U.S. mint penny, Filipino penny, or Centavo. These were minted from 1903 to 1945, and if you're wondering why the U.S. was minting another country's coinage, it's because America owned this. Well, I say owned, but they were in control of the Philippines from the early 1900s. After the Spanish-American War, we took control of the Philippines islands, and we did not give back their independence until after World War II. So during that time frame, they didn't have their own currency because America controlled them, so America was minting their money for them. So the interesting thing about this coin is it was minted in San Francisco by the U.S. Mint, but then of course it was sent to the Philippines to be used as their currency. But during this specific date, 1944, this coin was technically in control, or 3 different countries rather was in control of this one coin, and that's because it's obviously a U.S. mint, but it's a Filipino coin, and during this time frame, the Philippine Islands was controlled by Japanese forces during World War II. So Japan had taken control of the islands. So that's why I love this coin so much, because it technically has 3 different countries all connected to one coin. So more information on this coin. Like I said, this coin ran from 1903 to 1945. This is an S mint mark for San Francisco. Excuse me. And the value of this coin can run from anywhere from a couple dollars to $200 if it's in really, really good condition. This coin is made of copper and zinc, and during this year, 58 million of these coins were minted. Also, something that you could buy with this coin during this date, during 1944, you could buy a very small portion of basic street food in the Philippines. And I'll give you some interesting events about this year. And it's going to be different because this is going to be events, in the Philippines, or having to do with the Philippines, rather. So, this year, America managed to take back the Philippines from the Japanese, through many battles. And also this year, Sergio Osmina became the president of the Philippines during that year. Also, the USS Samuel B. Roberts American ship actually went down in battle off the central island of the Philippines. And of course, the liberation of Philippines began with the help of General Douglas MacArthur, U.S. troops, and Filipino troops led by the new president, Sergio Osmina. So somebody could have easily used this coin just to buy some street food while this battle was going on, and not to mention this coin could have been used by the Filipino troops, and then by the American troops, and even potentially by the Japanese troops. That's why it's so incredible. So many different hands, so many different countries could have all held this coin in their pocket, all within a very short time frame. And that's why I love it so much. This could have been held by the Filipino president or the Japanese general who did have control of the island for that time frame, or it could have even been held by General Douglas MacArthur, the American general who liberated the Philippines. And for all those reasons, this is one of my favorite coins. I believe that's all the information I have for you on this one. So I hope you gained some information out of it, and if you did, leave a like and maybe subscribe. Thank you.